This is the second time I'm filming this video because the first time I did it, not only did Kyler spill my coffee everywhere, but the fire alarm started going off in my building. Hey, what's up y'all? It's me, Jenny here. Welcome to a brand new episode of How to Keep Yourself Sane. So, today, I want to talk about how crazy people were before we went on national lockdown here in Canada. And when I mean specifically when I went to Costco. Don't mind, Kyler is just playing with all his toys underneath me. So if you hear a bunch of noise, please ignore it. We went on national lockdown on a Monday, and Sunday, Saturday, Friday, Thursday, I had to go to Costco. And yes, there was the whole toilet paper craze. I didn't believe in hoarding. My mother was part of the whole SARS craze, and my mother was actually, she was actually a nurse where there was a huge outbreak in the hospital where she worked. And I remember we went on lockdown, but they kept the grocery stores open. So I wasn't concerned. If we were on lockdown, so be it, but I didn't think they were gonna close the grocery stores just because of my experience way back in the day. So anyways, I just needed to get 2 items, which was eggs and diapers. We really needed eggs and diapers because I don't go grocery shopping on a weekend because it's so busy and we were gonna run out on the weekend. So I get to Costco on the Thursday afternoon, which is usually dead, but it is stupid busy. Not only does Costco not have enough parking spots in the Costco parking lot, I had to park in the parking spot next door, in the other store's parking lot, which was Home Depot. That is how crazy Costco was. Then I get the cart. Luckily, I found one, but there weren't any carts. I placed Kyler in the cart. I'm going inside, and the first thing I notice is that there's a lineup. And there's a lineup because Costco employees had to wipe the carts down, which was fine. I was stuck outside for about 20 minutes, and I'm like, ooh, wow, this is pretty serious, which is fine. Then I get inside Costco, and I have to go all the way to the back. So how our Costco is positioned, it's like a big U. Towards the apex of the U, if that's how you call it, that is where we keep all the toilet paper. There was a horde of people with their huge Costco carts yelling at one of the Costco employees, telling him to hurry up and get the toilet paper. Okay, there was one specific lady who was yelling, I'm talking profanities, at the Costco employee saying, hurry up and get the toilet paper because she's got to get to work. And the Costco employee was really polite, and I remember his response was, usually there's 2 of us that has to move a skid because they're so big. But because it's so busy in here, there's only one of me, and I have to be very careful how I move the skid because I can seriously injure myself. Immediately, a lot of people were like, okay, you know what, take your time, I don't want you to hurt yourself. This lady who had to go to work, she was like, well then hurry up. Wow, lady, wow. If toilet paper was so important to you, then you would know to wait, because if this employee hurts himself, he is not going to be able to bring out the toilet paper for you whatsoever, okay? Anyways, I happen to get out of the toilet paper area, and now I'm in the baby area because, well, Kyler needs his diapers. So there was a couple, a man and a woman, or a husband and a wife, we'll say. They had lined up their cart. So they each had a cart, so I guess it was a big haul for them. And it had covered all of the diapers. All of the diapers. Which, by the way, there weren't any Kirkland diapers left. There were only Huggies diapers left. And they had blocked all of the Huggies diapers. So I patiently waited behind them until they got what they needed to get, and then they would move their carts and I would move on and get my diapers. Well, I can hear the lady talking to her husband, and the sound in her voice she was in a huge panic. She was just oh my god, we have to hoard everything. She was so panicking, and there's nothing that you can say to this lady to get her to calm down. And so behind the the diaper section was the formula area, and there was maybe about 10 containers left. Her husband turns over to the formula and says, honey, how much do you need me to get? She says, all of it. There were 10 containers. 10 containers is a lot of formula. I don't know how long she was planning on stocking up for, but it was a lot. So he's like, are you sure? Because like by the time we get to the second formula, like for second container, I'm pretty sure the government will figure things out and we may not need this much. And she's like, no, you have to get it. You just have to get it. So he's like, okay. So he's putting all the 10 containers into his cart while she is putting in three sizes of diapers in her cart. Okay? Size 1, size 2, size 3, and 2 boxes of each size. So she had 6 boxes total in her grocery cart. And I'm just thinking like, if your baby is a size 1 right now, she'll probably go through a lot more diapers than just 2 boxes. So you're gonna have to go out again. And B, I mean, I know all babies are different, but Kyler took a whole 13 months to move to 4 diaper sizes. And she sees me waiting there. She's looking at me like, do you need something? And I'm like, yeah, I need the Huggies diapers. I'm just waiting for you to move your cart. This lady moves her cart and enough room for me to get size 4 Huggies diapers. Then as she's moving her cart, her husband says, okay, what else do you need? And she says, we need baby wipes. And he's like, okay, well, how many boxes? And her response was, fill up your cart as much as you can with baby wipes. So I watched this man do Tetris with the formula in his cart. I actually want to say I'm pretty impressed. He filled up about, I want to say, 8 boxes of baby wipes with 10 containers of formula in his cart. And her cart was already full. She had 6 boxes of diapers. So then I go into line. The line, okay, is all the way back at the U, at the apex of the U, where the toilet paper was. I could not believe it. And I'm just like, oh my God, at this rate, because everyone has got so much stuff in their cart because they're panic buying, I'm never gonna make it to Kyler's baby program. So what happened is that, I mean, I had no choice. I needed eggs and I needed diapers. I got into line and my line was moving relatively quickly until I get to the beginning of the line and I am 1 person away from the cashier. The 1 person, well, it was really 2 people, 2 shopping carts, but 1 credit card. So it was it was a father and a son duo, and they had like 2 shopping carts with very small items. I'm talking like very small items. And when they were shopping, they didn't put the dad stuff in his cart, what he needed, and the son stuff, what he needed, into his cart. They put everything all mixed up in both carts, and then they decide to separate everything as it's going on the conveyor belt. I stood in line watching them trying to separate everything for about 30 minutes. Okay, and mind you, each shopping cart was filled to the very top with products this small, to the point where the cashier got so annoyed and he's like, you know what, sir, you are just gonna have to separate this at another time. Gets in his shopping cart and just starts like scanning all the products because they were just, everything was just, it was so disorganized. What really got to me was the fact that, yes, they wanted to separate everything, I guess, to be more organized. But what killed me was that when it came to cashing out, the son paid with the exact same credit card. The exact same credit. So like, does it really matter? Does it really matter? Like, you have a receipt at the very end. You can add up the numbers at the very end in the comfort of your own home. Like, I just couldn't believe it. So what normally takes a 1 hour Costco trip at this time of the day, just to get the items that I need, took me 2 hours and 30 minutes for eggs and diapers. Panic buying was just insane, and I'm so glad now that, like, with our government, everything is clarified and the Costco's are still open and they are limiting stuff, and grocery stores as well, because the panic buying is just way too insane. And that is my story about how Costco panic buyers are absolutely insane, and this was my experience, the worst experience in Costco ever. So please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all down below, or you can catch me on all my social media, which is right here. That's at kiss.jennie. That's spelled kiss.jennie, Jennie with an IE. Or if you want to subscribe to my channel, click on my face right here. Or if you want to catch me in my last video, click right here. I upload videos every Monday, Wednesdays, or Fridays, and I will see you on my next video. Bye-bye.